Hello, everyone. It's your host, Terraine, and I want to share with you guys something that I learned today about raising children who have special needs or a complex child. It was an amazing conversation because everyone is worthy of love, but sometimes we search for love and we find it in all the wrong places. And I've shared this before, right? But children are so vulnerable, so defenseless, and they need their parents more so than ever when they have needs that are more than the average child. And special needs or complex children or children with disability are these types of children. You know, it's sometimes difficult to understand the journey that some of these parents take, and it's sometimes difficult to understand the needs of these children in these situations. You hear stories of children of parents, sorry, doing their best, and sometimes you hear stories of parents divorcing. One parent will walk away from the situation because it is too much for them. Another parent is left with the responsibility of not only raising a child that has more needs than the next child, but they're trying to navigate a broken home. They're trying to understand where they went wrong. They're trying to make sure that they have time for themselves. And that's where it becomes difficult because most people will agree that once you become a parent, you have given up your life for a new life that now includes this child. Some parents grieve the loss of this. And when there's a child that has a disability or a special need or a complex child, they begin to project sometimes. They ask themselves, what did I do to cause this? What have I done to be deserving of a child that needs more attention, more resources, more energy, more of me than the average child? These are very difficult conversations to have, but even more so, they're more difficult thoughts to admit to. Some parents will experience this in silence and then they take it out on the child, consciously or subconsciously. Other parents who are trying their best, they become isolated from other parents because this child that needs more attention, more energy, more resources, more of their mom, more of their dad, is different in a way that some families don't want to deal with it. So the invites become less and less frequent. Parents who you thought were there for you, friends who you thought were there for you are not there for you in the same way. They become more distant. They just don't want to be involved because it is a you problem and not a them problem. These are conversations that we need to have because to do this in secrecy does an injustice to everyone involved. More education is needed, more understanding is needed. But I guess more importantly, what is needed is more patience to the parents going through this, to the children experiencing this. We all love our children, right? We all say that love is unconditional. Then why is it that so many parents, why is it that so many friends, why is it so many family members now displaying love that is conditional, time that is conditional? Sometimes some people will be around you forever as long as nothing changes from the day that they met you. But as soon as you instill a little bit of change, they throw their hands up and they no longer want to be part of this situation. They have removed themselves from the equation. It is too much for them to handle because they've only agreed to be around you if you remain the same.